As I sat down to do my art today, I asked myself, did they really value me? And if they did, then why did I not learn how to value myself? How and when did marriage become so important that my own growth was kept to a side and marriage was the goal in my life? Allah says to us about teaching our kids Deen and Dunya, the world and religion hand in hand. Does that mean the girl has to be really married to please Allah? I wondered all these questions that kept coming to me, and I wondered what it was that the minds of the parents who get their child married so soon or when they're not ready is going through. It's like when they try to get you married, it's because that is their responsibility and they want to give it to the husband. But then, what are they so worried about? That if I did not get married, does that mean I'm not a good woman? Or what will happen in the world, which is controlled by men? Men. In a man's world, how will you survive in a man's world, Humna? If you don't get married, you don't have a guardian. But isn't my guardian Allah? When did the man's world become a man's world? Because is it really a man's world? Because isn't it Allah's world? If Allah is who created this world, then how is this world not safe for a woman? Why? Why did that happen, and when and how? How did it become safe for men and not for women? Obviously, the idea of a man's world must have come from a man, right? Because that's what it is, a man's world. But then I kept wondering that if it's a man's world, then aren't men supposed to be our guardians? So don't they make the world safe for us? Isn't that what they do for us? And if they do that for us, then why do we have to feel so unsafe with men? Why is a son more important than a daughter? Just because she won't be continuing your legacy because you get her married to somebody else and she's part of another family, does she not have value in who she is as a being, as a human being? How does her value be based on the fact that she's married or unmarried or any of that sort of thing? Questions like these keep going in my head as I paint today. The parents knowingly or unknowingly get their daughters married, or a man or their son being married to somebody who they think is a good prospect. But what really that husband or the married woman do with your children behind doors, you do not know. He could be raping her, but then they're married, right? So he has the right to do so. He could be emotionally blocking her, and that's okay, right? Because in time he will change. That's what daughters are told or sons are told when they're pushed into getting married. It's okay, keep trying, make it work, it'll get better. But does it really get better? Or you just keep compromising yourself so that it may seem better to the world around you? In making it work, what happens is that she dies. She dies in parts that you as a parent who was meant to be her guardian and responsible for, or the husband who was responsible for her, has killed that part of her. She dies even without knowing what part of her is dying. And you know what the funny part is? That she supposedly dies for love. Love that she is meant to feel for you. Love that she is meant to feel for other people, for the society, for the sake of the family's name and the culture and the religion. For the love of her Allah, supposedly, she stays in a marriage or a place where she is unheard, unseen, unvalued, just so that she can prove that she loves her Allah, loves her family, loves the culture, loves the religion, loves her husband. But in that love, she dies. She dies for the respect and love of her parents, of her husband, of her children, of her culture and religion and traditions and all these words. She dies. She dies. She chooses death while living, for living is actually hard and dying is easy. Giving up is easy, keeping quiet is easy. It's more respectful, you know. Suicide is not when a person leaves this world, it is when she is in pain. And that pain of humiliation, she allows herself to go through to keep peace. Peace. You know, peace is not about giving. Peace is about being. Peace is inside of us, and that peace is when you are alive. People who are dead don't care for peace because, you see, they're actually dead. She becomes a slave of the society to keep it going, for the system to keep it running. Because the marriage, the respect of her parents or in-laws is way more important and way more valued than her life. How did we forget to teach these girls that this life is a gift of Allah? How did we not value their life? How did we not value our daughters and sons and get them into marriages, supposedly a sacred union for the pleasure of this world, and so that we can tick all the boxes? You know, these boxes that you tick are all worldly. These boxes are man-made. He who created you and me did not create these boxes to be ticked. How many women and men have to cheat in their marriages to find out that something is missing in their life? How many live a dead, unfulfilling relationship just to help the society keep going, but they are in dead relationships. They keep dying within themselves and constantly committing suicides while being alive. How many have to compromise themselves before we hear them? How many will have to compromise their lives before we hear them? The silent cries that we are surrounded by. Do you hear them? Do you hear them in the eyes of the people you meet? Silent, yes, but the loudest. These cries are the loudest. Stop now, please, on choosing to stay in a place with the people who value you for only a part of you. Your Allah values the whole of you. He doesn't want you to live a life dying to Him. He gives you many, many tests, but He also gives you love, and these tests are His love. When people and things take you away from Allah, please stop and recognize they are not from Allah. Things and people who bring you closer to Him are from Allah, taking you back to Him. In a place where you are constantly feeling devalued, unheard, mistreated, unseen, that can't be from Allah, you see, because He is all hearing, He is all seeing, He is all knowing, and He values you. Love that pleases Him is the love that reminds you of Him, makes you grateful, makes you gentle, makes you forgiving, makes you compassionate. Love that is not from Allah is a reflection of your attachment to this world and a distraction from Him. This kind of love that takes you away from Allah, it gives you anxiety. It makes you feel sad. You'll always feel lonely in yourself. You'll be asked to shut down parts of you. It will make you shameful for your needs, desires. It will make you feel like you are not good enough and your growth will never ever satisfy you. That is not the love from Allah. You will constantly feel unlucky and undeserving of love in a relationship which is not from Allah. But Allah loves you. He loves you so much. Seeing you in pain when you are not celebrated hurts Him. He loves you, and He wants you to feel that love of His through the creation of the world. And I wonder on these points, and as I sit here to paint, I hope that whoever it is that this video reaches, it reminds you to understand that the one who created you did not want you to live in pain, suffering, and misery. The tests that He gives you are meant to bring you closer to Him. The people that He sends you, that He wants you to have in your life, are the people that will bring you closer to Him, that will give you peace in your being. Those where you feel humiliated, unvalued, are the people He's testing you to see. Is that what you think Allah's love is? Is that what you think, that you are not deserving of the love of your Creator? How could it be? If He did not love you, would He give you a life? A life that is a miracle that you are blessed with. Would you exist if He did not love you or want you to exist? You do exist. And for that, you have to be grateful to your Creator. I hope this helps you, grounds you, reminds you of the love you are to your Creator. I hope you're enjoying this video and seeing how this piece is unfolding as I open my heart chakra towards you. If you enjoyed it, share it, like it, and subscribe to my channel. And I can't wait to share the next video as it comes up. And I create for you, with you, and share my thoughts of what goes on in my head. A lot does. A lot does. Because I believe that we are loved by the Creator. And that is all what we are here to do. Share His love, be His love, and surround ourselves with His love. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And know that when you have God walking with you, no man, woman can satisfy or be your guardian as much as He can. I'll see you in the next video. Do let me know what you think about these videos that I've been sharing in the comments, or connect with me through my Instagram. It's HUMNA_being. I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.